So this week I'm out and about road testing and reviewing the MG3 Hybrid, and I've got to say it's a super comfortable, fun car to drive, but above all it's one of the best equipped super minis in its class. MG, well, back when I was a kid they produced little two-seater sports cars here in the UK, but that all changed in 2007 when Chinese manufacturer SAIC bought the company and started to produce some really good family cars, and this one is no exception. It's a 5-door hatchback. It comes with a dump load of new tech, and on top of that you get this fantastic new powertrain that is blowing it out of the water when it comes to the economy. Let's take a look around the new MG3 Hybrid and see what we think of it. By the way, you're watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel. If you've never seen what we do before, then feast your eyes on our little entertainment for the next minute and a half. And if you have seen us before or you're a regular subscriber, you know the score, guys. Skip to the next bit. This is how a car should sound. Listen to this.
I didn't really push it either. I was just having a bit of fun.
Oh, really?
So there you have it, guys. Ferrari Roma, my birthday present. Here we go. We're going to meet the crew and hopefully get them to That's a real one.
I think it makes a good word.
Let's go,
Nice to
mate.
start.
Nice to see you. Show us your big chopper, your helicopter. So here we are, the Morgan Roadster, where we're here for the Swiss Watch Show. And guys, guess what? It's another morning here out in sunny France. MG3 hybrids start from just over 18,000 UK pounds, which I think is pretty good value for money. There are two trim levels to choose from. The SE is your entry-level car, and for a couple of grand more, which I think is a bit of a no-brainer, you can move up to the Trophy, which is the top of the range. It gets the addition of a 360-degree camera, plus you get heated front seats and a heated steering wheel. There's keyless entry and keyless ignition, as well as a set of LED front headlights with LED running lights, and all round at the back is privacy glass. Let's check out under the bonnet what your engine and gearbox configurations are for your MG3. Bonnet release catch is just here in the driver's footwell. You'll find it's next to the actual petrol filler cap lever as well. You'll need to pull that if you need to put petrol in the car. Bonnet release catch itself, if you look at the MG badge here directly to centre, you'll find a little catch here. If you slide it to the right and then lift, there's no gas struts with this, it's quite heavy as well, but you will find a very handy little piece of plastic here on your bonnet stay, because this can get quite hot, especially on a hot summer's day like today. So use that, otherwise you're going to burn your fingers. Okay, so there is only one engine and one gearbox choice with this car. It's a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine. It's a hybrid. It's mated up to a 100 kilowatt motor, which is fed by a 1.83 kilowatt battery. Now you combine all that together, you're going to get a brake horsepower of around about 192. You will get 0 to 60 in this little car of just under 8 seconds, which is very credible, and a top speed of 116 miles an hour. Now I said there was only one gearbox configuration. It's a 3-speed auto, and all MG3s come as front wheel drive only. Configuration is good, but where it gets even better is on your miles per gallon, because even around town this car will deliver 57 to 59 to the gallon, and on a run I've actually had it up to around about 68 to the gallon. It's nailing it when it comes to economy. Entry-level MG3 hybrids get 16-inch rims fitted as standard. Halogen headlights with LED daytime running lights are also as standard, plus there's electrically adjustable foldy-innie mirrors that heat up in the winter. You'll get body coloured door handles as well as front and rear electric windows. Plus, there's a keyless entry and keyless ignition system. MG3s come in a range of 6 different colours. Now, if you like white, you're in luck because it's included in the price. However, any of the other colours that are available are going to cost you from £545, apart from dynamic red, which is an extra £695. Inside your entry-level MG3 Hybrid, you'll get a decent 10.25-inch TFT infotainment screen, which incorporates a sat-nav system, a DAB radio, plus there's Bluetooth connectivity, Android Auto, and not forgetting the all-important Apple Play. There's air climate control, plus for charging you'll find 4 USB ports. There's a rear parking camera and a really nice multi-function steering wheel that incorporates adaptive cruise control, lane keepy, speed limit assist and lane departure warning. All MG3 hybrid trims get a 7-inch digital driver's cluster. Plus, there's a driver attention alert system, forward collision warning system, a traffic jam assist and not forgetting a trip computer. Round at the back of the MG3, it's a pretty smart looking little car. It's quite sporty, it's very chunky. I love this huge rear screen here. This is the trophy, it's the top of the range car, so it gets the privacy glass all round at the back as standard. You do get a wash wipe with both models, so that's quite handy to have as well. Down the bottom here, there's no sort of fancy exhaust sticking out, no fake exhaust, it's all hidden away underneath. But I like generally the finish of the car. I love the way the clusters sort of wrap around here as well. It gives it a really cool finish. There is no electronically assisted tail lift on this car. At the end of the day, it is a hatchback, so you don't really need it. These gas struts are more than adequate. You do get the obligatory parcel shelf. I still don't know why they continue to put these in cars, because they do become a bit of an annoyance, especially if you can't put them under the rear floor and hide them away. If you've suddenly got to chuck a couple of dogs in here or put a bike in here, that's going to just be, yeah, you're going to end up leaving it at home. Anyway, the good side of this car, just under 300 litres of boot space in there with the seat. And I say the seat because the rear seat is a bench seat, so with the seat up, you've got almost 300 litres in there. With the seat down, that's basically just folded forward. There is a large lip in there, which would make it a little bit difficult to slide things, but it does give you almost 1,000 litres of boot space, which is pretty big. There's a huge drop inside here, which is a bit of a pain, and underneath the floor there should be a lovely little space saver rather than a stupid puncture repair kit. Unfortunately, in our case here, as you can see, it's a puncture repair kit, but never mind, we'll forgive it that. But it would be nice if we had a space saver wheel in there, I think that, or failing that, get yourself a set of run flats. It's a lot easier and a lot safer. But at the end of the day, the MG3, highly practical and very versatile. So let's check it out, what it's like in the back for the passengers. Well, straight up, I can tell you now, if you're going to be putting a kiddie seat in this car, it's absolutely perfect. The rake on the door is really good. You've got a massive space here to get in and out. And if you're actually putting the kiddie seat around like that, it's just going to be so much easier. I love the way the Isofix points are done in this car. So they're actually hidden behind a Velcro tab. And you can just poke it straight in there and it'll attach, and then when you pull it out you can pop that back like that. How nice is that? You do have the indication where those points are. I much prefer that to those horrible plastic things that you pop out or they're on hinges. They're going to get broken and stuff like that. This thing, simple and easy. Velcro tab and a bit of seating. I'm going to mention the seating straight away. Let's jump in and show you how easy it is to get in and out of this car. It's got tons and tons of room in this car. I love it. That's my normal driving position. You can see tons of leg room. You can get your feet right underneath the seat there. Knee room. Got a little pocket at the back here to put your iPad or a phone, store it in there if you need to. Independent air in the back, but not hot or cold. I wasn't expecting air conditioning in the back of the car, but at least you can control the air. So if you need a bit more air, you can do that. However, MG, penny pinching, come on, one USB port in the back. If you've got a couple of kids in the back here, they're not going to want to share that USB port. That's going to cause arguments. For the sake of a couple of extra pounds to put in a separate USB port, I think you need to do that, definitely. Nice finish though, really nice finish. The one thing, this car is the top of the range. It's called the Trophy. I've mentioned that before. It comes with a leatherette finish, so it's not real leather, but It's a really great wipe friendly surface. So if you've got a couple of kids in the back here and they spill an ice cream, or you've picked up dad and he's had two beers too many, he's in the back here and spills his beer, you're going to be able to wipe it clean with a nice damp cloth and a little bit of a squeegee on there. I give you all the tips in these reviews, don't I? So, no, as I mentioned earlier, no separate armrest or no ski hatch, as we call it here in the UK. It's a one bench configuration, so once that folds down, it folds down. That's probably the only thing I would hold against this car. I can live with the fact it's only got one USB, but I think the bench, it could have had a split in the seats there somewhere, but it does keep the cost down. And as this car, you know, its entry-level car is around £18,000. I think keeping the cost down is good. But generally the finish, the height of the ceiling, sitting in the back here, the window height, the windows go all the way down, by the way, which is also really good. If you suffer from car sickness, that window goes all the way down. You've got some nice deep bins in the actual doors themselves. I think generally all round, it's a very pleasant, comfortable car. What more could you want? So one thing I know you're not going to be disappointed is when you get this little car out on the road. The MG3 Hybrid out on the road is going to impress you no end. It's really, really comfortable, and it's just a lovely, fun car to drive. Great all-round vision. Peripheral vision is superb. You've got these lovely big mirrors, the view out the back, parking the car. Simple, really, really easy using the camera and the beepers at the back there. It's just a lovely car. I cannot fault it. And it gets even more lovely when I start telling you about the economy and the other bits and pieces. Let's start with that. I mean, we're getting at the moment, just driving around through the back lanes here, over 55 to the gallon in eco mode. Absolutely unbelievable. Car starts in normal mode. The mode button is down here in the middle. Starts in normal mode every time. It's a bit annoying because it means you have to remember to put it into eco, but you can go into sport mode as well. There's 3 modes: eco, sport and normal. Eco mode delivering me, as I say, currently around these back roads 55 to the gallon. I had it on a run the other day, 2.5 hours, over 63 to the gallon. 63 miles to the gallon. Blows me away. And the reason it does this is because the majority of the time the little car runs on electric power only, unlike a lot of other hybrids. Now most hybrids, they self-charge, you know that. They're doing the charging themselves, using the engine to take back residual energy from the KERS system that's built in and puts it back into the battery. I won't go into all that today, there's no point. But what this car does, the 1.5 litre engine acts as a charger for your battery. So your 100 kilowatt motor and that 1.83 kilowatt battery get recharged and used by the 1.5 litre engine. And what that means is that this car will spend the majority of its time in electric mode. So it's running along currently now. So, you know, normally when you go into town and the hybrid cuts in and anything under 30 mile an hour, you're running around electric mode. Whoopee, great. But no, this car would do it all the time. So that, you know, that huge increase in your MPG is absolutely blows me away. Mode button in the middle, like I said, always starts in normal. Flick through it, you've got eco and you've got sport. Now the sport is great fun. I will put it in the sport just for a second. And here we go, full electric mode, sub 8 seconds, 0 to 60. This car is fun. Suspension is quite soft, but then I was expecting that. It's not really designed as a sports car. It's a family 5-door hatchback at the end of the day. But versatility, comfort, all-round drivability, loving the MG3. Now when it comes to warranty, MG give a reasonably decent warranty. It's 7 years or 80,000 miles, which is pretty good. It's up there, definitely up there. You get a 3-year paintwork warranty, and you'll also get a 7-year anti-perforation warranty. That's any rusty bits if they did appear. On top of that, you'll get 1 year's roadside assistance. That's great. So when you drive it off the forecourt, if anything did happen, then you'll cover the recovery services are going to come and get you and sort it all out. And then the best bit of all, this is the bit that I'm absolutely blown away with, is the fact that you can now get, or MG now offer, a lifetime unlimited mileage warranty for your battery and the motor, the electric side of this car. Unlimited. So there is no, so you can sell this car and it will take with it an unlimited battery and motor warranty. Doesn't get much better, does it? I mean, that is revolutionary. It's the first of its kind. It only came out last year, the end of 2023, early 2024. But it does mean a whole new situation for electric cars, because now you haven't got to worry about that battery anymore, you know, the depletion and all that. And also with all these warranties, everything I've mentioned, you can transfer straight over to a new owner within that warranty period, no problem at all, just transfer it over. But as I say, with the battery and the motor, you've got that for the rest of this car's life. Simply incredible. I love driving this car. It's a whole heap load of fun. It's got bang for your buck when it comes to even entry-level car with all the bits of tech that you get with the car. Super engine, super electric side of this car, and above all, just comfortable, great fun to drive. MG nailed it with the MG3 Hybrid, absolutely nailed it. So there you have it, guys, the MG3 Hybrid. What did I think of it? Well, at the end of the day, I think you'd be absolutely crazy not to get down to an MG showroom and give one of these a test drive. Get it out on the road, see what you think of it, because I can wax lyrical about this little car and say how good it is, but if it doesn't suit you, the only way you're going to find that out is to get it out on the road and have a go with it. But I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I am a little bit shocked, to be honest with you. I'm shocked at the economy. I'm shocked how good build this car is. It's really well put together. It's comfortable. I love the versatility. I love the practicality of it. And one of the big things I love is the price, because it's under 20 grand for your entry-level car. And at the same time, I love the economy. I mean, nearly 60 miles to the gallon. Come on. Simply incredible. It doesn't get much better for your little micro family cars. There you go. So you've heard my opinion. The rest is up to you. You've been watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel, as you're well aware, because you saw the video at the beginning, so you know we just don't just do car reviews. There's plenty of other things that we do. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. Now the comment box is very useful. If you've got any questions or things that you think I haven't mentioned in the review, then stick a question in the comment box down below. If you've bought one of these cars and you want to give us your experience of an MG3 Hybrid, stick that in the comment box down below, because we can create a conversation about this car and people get to know a little bit more about it before they go and give it a test drive, make up their mind, so to speak. Additionally, there is a subscribe button down there. Now, as I said, we don't just do car reviews, so if you want to see what else we do and get reminded of it, then tick the subscribe button and at the same time leave the bell sign unchecked so you will get notifications whenever we put a video up, because we do put videos up fairly often, I will tell you that now. Also, I'm going to ask you a big favour, but I'm going to return it with a huge favour. I'm going to say, would you mind giving us a thumbs up? We don't get a pay rise or any extra money or anything like that. If by you thumbs up, and it just means you liked what we did, but that means the boss knows that you like what we did, and the sponsors, and we get a pat on the back for it, because it's not just me who does this. There's a whole team of people behind this. You've got all the crew that film all this, the sound guys and the film guys, and then you've got all the edit guys that do all the editing on this as well. So we all get a big pat on the back from the boss if you thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, I said in return I would give you something. Well, you've probably realised the Player isn't just a YouTube channel, it's a men's bookazine. I say it's a men's lifestyle bookazine. Women, ladies, you can read it at your leisure too. It's not designed just for men. It is just geared around a men's lifestyle. So there are cars, there are boats. Hang on, I'm going to hold one up now so you can have a look at it. It's a big hardback book. Now, I can't give you the hardback book, but what I can do is give you the online version, 220 pages, online, completely free of charge. I don't need to know anything about you apart from your name and your email. I'm not interested in your inside leg measurement, how many dogs you got, how many women you're currently sleeping with. Not interested. Not interested. Just stick your name and email in. You can download that magazine. I'm flicking through it now. You can see all the different subjects. There's golf cars, there's boats, there's holidays, there's interviews, there's food, there's spas, there's, oh, you name it, motorbikes, everything's in there. It's absolutely fantastic. And yours free online at www.theplayer.co.uk. www.theplayer.co.uk. Here we go, it's coming in now. I'm going to leave it up down there for a couple of minutes. Head over there, hit the subscribe bit. It says subscribe. Just put those details in. You can view that online or you can download it and view it later on. It's a spectacular bit of kit. It's completely free of charge. Why not do it? I would. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next week with something hopefully as interesting and versatile as the MG3 Hybrid. Catch you later.